92.1 WVTK presents our local spotlight feature. Here's your host, Amanda Lee.
And welcome again to Local Spotlight. I'm Amanda Lee, and I'm joined in the studio today by Jason Davis and also Kathy Maxey Scarcello, right?
That's correct.
And you guys are part of Vermont Adaptive Martial Arts. Is that right?
Actually, it's the Adaptive Martial Arts Association.
I was all flip-flop there, but that's okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the association? What does the organization do exactly? And what's your titles as well?
Well, I am the president and founder, and basically what the Adaptive Martial Arts Association does is it gets disabled folks in the community in touch with martial arts schools from all around the state and all around the country that may be willing to teach them martial arts.
And you, Kathy?
Well, when I came into teaching adaptive martial arts, I'm a martial arts instructor, there were not a lot of resources available. I was looking for equipment, I was looking for curriculum changes, and it was really difficult to find. So when Jason was putting together the Adaptive Martial Arts Association, this would become a resource not only for the student to find a school, but also for the instructors to have a place to go to find the answers to their questions. It's a new and upcoming group, and it's actually been recognized nationally. There were a couple seminars last year at the Big Martial Arts Show. So it is actually becoming more mainstream, but we hope to become the organization to go through the clearinghouse, and that's our goal, going national. We're heading toward a big show in July.
Jason, on your side of things, you kind of have a personal story to go with this of how the organization started. How did this work?
Yeah, it started for me when I was 8 years old. I was born with cerebral palsy, and I walk with crutches, and at that time I was in a wheelchair. My brothers signed up to take martial arts, and I wanted to do what my big brothers were doing too. So my parents have always been supportive growing up. You know, if they were doing something, I was doing it too. It was just differently. And so when I wanted to sign up for martial arts, they said, sure, we'll get a hold of the instructor. They told him the situation, and he said he can't do martial arts. He's in a wheelchair. He'll never be able to do it. It's not something that he's going to be able to do. So that was really the first time that I was ever told that I couldn't do something, and it kind of stung a little bit, but I just took it for what it was and sort of moved on. You know, I was in the Boy Scouts and different things. I was pretty much just a normal kid doing normal things in a different way. I became a member of the rescue squad in town with my family. I did all the patient care except for the lifting, and you know, who wants to lift somebody anyway? We'll leave that to somebody else, you know. But that's where I actually met Kathy, and I knew at the time that she had a martial arts school. You know, didn't think that was an option for me. I was told earlier that it was something that I couldn't do, and you know, you look at it and you put the puzzle pieces together and you figure, well, the guy's probably right. You have to punch and kick to do this. A coworker and I, a couple of years ago, were talking about martial arts and talking about our favorite martial arts movies. And he said, you know, I was going to be a sensei one time. All I had to do was buy the gi for $25, but I couldn't afford it. And I said, oh, yeah, well, I was going to do that too, except I was told I couldn't. He was like, sure, how are you going to do that? And I was like, well, I don't know, but I was bound to figure it out. And that day I just sort of sat there and I thought about it, and I said, I bet I could do this. I've done everything else that I wanted to do. Why not? I said, I know somebody that'll shoot straight with me. So I Facebooked Kathy and I said, is this something that's possible? And I'll let her tell you that end of the story.
This is sort of funny because I was in Mexico at the time on vacation and drinking a glass of wine, checking my mail, and I see Jason's letter. And I did know him from a rescue squad, and I was totally amazed. He went to school with my kids. So I had known him from when he was in a wheelchair and watched him progress and watched him really accomplish so many things in life. So, you know, he said, do you think I could do it? It's like, oh, yeah, Jay, you can do anything you want to do. Not realizing that he was going to be knocking on my door when I got back, which he was. He's very persistent if you don't know Jason.
A little bit, I see.
Yeah. And he walked in the first day, and I realized I was walking into territory I was really unfamiliar with. I had been teaching for over 20 years, but looking at Jason, I was like, wow, this is really going to be very different. So I went on looking for resources, and as I said before, they were really far and few in between. And so the first year, Jason and I were really hitting or missing. I mean, we were really trying to figure things out. It was an exciting process, one I would highly recommend to any martial arts instructor that's considering it.
If somebody out there listening is going, you know, I have some sort of a disability. I've been told over and over and again, no, and they want to try martial arts. What is the process through the adaptive martial arts?
They can go to our website. It's adaptivemartialarts.com. They can email us at adaptivemartialarts, ASSN, just the abbreviation for association, at gmail.com, and get a hold of us that way, and we'll get the ball rolling for them and find them a school. Because, it doesn't matter if it's martial arts or whatever it is. If you want to do it, you can do it. You just got to align yourself with the people that can help you. Just go at it 110% throughout life. And even with this organization, I was told that I couldn't and I shouldn't be doing this. I contacted some other organizations that help the disabled, and their answer was, what do you know about helping the disabled? You should leave that up to us, and you're going to have to show us that you have major support. And so I said, okay, well, thank you for your kind words. And I went and got some major support through the Century Martial Arts Company, and just haven't looked back. It goes to show you, anything is possible as long as you want to do it bad enough and you put your mind to it.
It's like somebody saying, what do you know about being tenacious and, and getting things done? Hello, you lived it,
What I try to stress through this organization is that it doesn't, everybody's disabled in some sort of way, and whatever that is, you learn to adapt and work around it. We've got people that are going over to war and they're coming back a different way than when they left. My main goal that I want them to realize is, I was born this way, sure, but I can tell you firsthand that life isn't over. You just have to look at it differently. And that's really what we're trying to promote here. In my life, where they were going to put me on a muscle relaxer medication for the tightness in my legs, and I went to them and I said, I just started martial arts. I said, can we try this non-conventional stuff first? And he looked at me and he kind of laughed and he said, I'll give you 3 months, but in 3 months you'll be on medicine. And I said, oh, really? And we went ahead and did martial arts, and he was blown away by the outcome from just the martial arts training. So it's really something where martial arts has taught me a whole ton of stuff, and it's really taught me how to control my body, and something that's beneficial. And that's why I started this, because I had to get the word out there to other people about just how beneficial it really is.
Now, one last question before we go. You guys are taking a trip out to Vegas to spread the word about adaptive martial arts. Are you guys still looking for a little bit of sponsorship and donations? Where can they contact you guys? Yes,
we are. Again, you can email us at adaptivemartialarts, ASSN@gmail.com, or give us a phone call, 747-8184. And basically what we're trying to do with that is Century Martial Arts Company, who's been a huge supporter, as I said, had asked me to apply to be a speaker at the show and tell my story, and I made it down to the final cut, but I didn't make the cut. They said to me, are you sad or disappointed? And I said, no, you've given me a great opportunity here. I just need to know how to get there. And she said, what? I said, yeah, I need to start some fundraising to be able to do this. I said, it's just another bump in the road, and we're going to get there. I was like, because it's where we need to be to spread the word. About 1,500 to 2,000 martial art instructors are going to be there, and this is the place to be to really spread the word about this new frontier in martial arts.
Well, thank you both for coming on the show. Much appreciated to Jason and Kathy. Good luck with everything, especially reaching not only the folks that are looking to get into martial arts that have been told over and again, no, but also the instructors to kind of look into this as a new venture, that the doors are open to everyone.
Yes, thank you very much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
If you would like some more information about the Adaptive Martial Arts Association, how to get involved, maybe you want to help them go nationwide and to get to Las Vegas and spread the word about what they do. Another homegrown Vermont organization potentially going nationwide. We have links right on our website. Click through to the local spotlight to learn more at 921WVTK.com.
Would you like to be part of Amanda Lee's Local Spotlight? Get the scoop and learn how right now at 921WVTK.com.